Hey everyone! It's Rick here with you, as usual. In this video, we're going to grow an unreal giant bond blossom. You probably thought it was an unreal giant elephant ear, right? Well, it is. It's actually pretty big. You can take a look at my garden and you might also think it's really big. But it's too early to draw conclusions, because the bond blossom we're going to grow today will also be gigantic. And according to the developers, it should even be more expensive than the candy blossom. By the way, guys, I haven't shown you what I've got here yet. Zorik, you haven't seen it either. So, what do you think, Zorik? What's that? Zorik! Meet the giant flower. Just look at it. But to really show you precisely how incredibly big and truly enormous this magnificent flower is, allow me to log into my second account and meticulously show you a little bit more. Just take a good, long, and thorough look at this. Oh wow! Just look at this absolutely massive and unbelievably gigantic flower that's as big as the entire, sprawling, and expansive whole map. Does something like this even exist or not? Zorik, what do you think? No way! Yeah, Zorik, you're right, this plant is something else. But now, let's get down to business. As you can see, I completed the quest and in the end got that very seed. By the way, you can even do it again for just 100 million. Well, just 100 million, huh? Yeah, that's pretty wild too. So, here it is, the very seed, and I've only got one. I have just one chance to plant it perfectly straight. And in this video, I'd like to hold a giveaway not for that monkey, but for this handsome guy. Or to be more precise, for 3 raccoons. To take part in the giveaway and get a raccoon, you absolutely have to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave your username in the comments, and of course, watch the video all the way to the end. And by the way, here's the winner from the last giveaway. Guys, I'll be handing out all the prizes very soon. By the way, let me know what you think of my updated garden. This is something I didn't get a chance to show you before. You can check out how beautifully this burning bay flower shimmers. Just take a look. I actually have 2 of them, but the second one doesn't shimmer as nicely. So let's tidy up here. Oh, come on. How do I get rid of this flower? It keeps ending up in my hands. Let's get things a bit organized here to start with. I need to clear the area, so first, let's just move everything over here, just off to the side. By the way, what do you think of the bananas? This banana has the Ellen-like mutation. Can you imagine how hard it is to actually get this mutation? We've cleared the plot, not completely, but as much as we could, we managed to clean it up. By the way, I was just thinking, it would be cool if you could buy another big plot like this one behind, so you'd have 2 separate plots. Developers, I think that's a brilliant idea! Next step, let's let all the cats out so we can plant the seed in the best possible spot. By the way, I still don't know if the cats affect plant growth, or just the fruit. That's actually a good question, let me know in the comments. I'm still kind of a newbie in Minecraft, so there's a lot I don't know yet. Alright, that's it. Now I've got everything ready. I've got all the sprinklers set up, and I've got the bumble blossom itself ready too. Now I need to find the perfect spot, and also a place where several cats can sleep at once. Let's throw the sprinklers in there and plant the seed right away. This is actually going to be pretty tough, but let's give it a try. Hopefully, it'll work on the first try. Okay, I planted it, planted it, planted it, planted it. Nice, perfect. It turned out perfectly. Here's the spot where 2 cats sleep at once, so that's already an excellent result. Listen, this should turn out super duper nice, guys. It actually went really well on the first try, plus there are a bunch of sprinklers. So now we just wait for the giant bond blossom tree to grow. I can't wait to see it when it has a bunch of mutations. And of course, how much it'll be worth. 98, 99, and come on, let's hit 100. Come on, come on. Nice. Finally. By the way, the tree is actually pretty big, I think. By the way, I haven't seen many trees like this, maybe just one so far, but it does seem pretty big. Oh nice, guys. Or maybe not, or it's hard to tell, actually, or maybe it's actually small. The fruits haven't started growing here yet, so let's try to catch some cats and toss the tree in there so the fruits grow huge right away. Alright, 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 alright. Wait. By the way, our fruits have already started growing. Just look at this. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cats here, right? 5. I placed it, and it should be perfect. Look, there are so many cats here. I think there are 5 cats here. Yeah. Wow, that's something. Wow, that's really something. Well, in theory, this should give a good boost to growth. Well, in theory. So, we've got 1 fruit starting to grow here, but the problem is I have no idea how big it actually is. And why is there only 1 growing here? I don't get it. Alright, honestly, we really need an echo fraud. Even now, you can see that we have 1 healthy bond blossom, and it's already worth Oh, wait. Ah, okay, that's it. It's already worth 2,650,000. It won't go up in price anymore, as far as I remember. There are some smaller ones too, by the way, look. One's at 194,000, and there's another for 157,000. Not bad. Not great, though. But by the way, there are only 3 fruits for some reason. Well, this one is the biggest. But I think, in theory, we can grow an even bigger one. Yeah, I think we'll try now. Let's have a few healthy ones. This one here, by the way, is actually pretty healthy, but not quite enough. I think we can get even bigger. Oh, by the way, it's already almost fully grown. Awesome. Yeah, let's try to make it just a little bit bigger. We're picking all the old candy blossoms. Remove candy blossoms. Bond blossoms. Bond blossoms, bond blossom. Alright, now let's look for a spot. I think this one's perfect. Okay, now we wait for our echo frog. Come on, it's your turn, bro, and he's on the banana. Damn. GG. He croaked on the banana. So what do we do? Alright, that was a pretty good try. Let's give it another shot now. Now we keep an eye on the echo frog and look for a good spot for the tree. And look, this could be just perfect here. Bro, it's like you have to croak somewhere around here. Look, there are literally 3 cats in one spot here. Come on, croak. Did he croak? Didn't he croak? He croaks. Nice. Look. Perfect. Nice. Thank you, Echo Fergushka. This is really perfect now. Now we have giant bond blossoms. Listen, even Zorik is in shock. I'm shocked. Just so you know, I didn't do this on the first try, so don't think it was all easy here. So let's check the price now. Quickly click here. So, 4 million, the most expensive one is this one for 4 million. 4, then comes the one for 3 million. And this smallest one is also 3 million. What? Weren't you cheaper before? Wait, it really was cheaper. Did it go up or something? It wasn't here. Oh wait, that's not the one. Wait, now I'm really confused. We had one for, we have 2. We have 2 bond blossoms here. No wonder I was confused. So here's one for 2 million, and here's one for 3 million. Ha ha. Alright, now I get it. Well, this big guy here is 4 million. Just look at how huge it is. That's exactly what we need. Now we can calmly throw in the next mutations. But of course, we'll start by releasing our octopuses, and then right after that, we'll release the slightly bigger, kind of scary butterfly. Oh, wait, that's not a butterfly. Hold on, that's a dragonfly. No, wait, it's not a dragonfly either. Damn, what is it called again? I've already forgotten. Now we just have to wait for our guys to build their bodies and apply the mutations we need. Luckily, we don't have to wait long, because the butterfly applies the mutation every 2 minutes. That's really cool. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's actually pretty fast. Oh, right, that's it. Totally nailed it. The most important thing I almost forgot, or rather, I nearly forgot, is that you absolutely have to set a favorite. Just imagine how frustrating it would be if I accidentally remove something. Well, honestly, I think you could get an even bigger effect and grow even more bond blossoms. But to be honest, I have some issues with this giant garden here, which is kind of getting in my way. And by the way, that actually didn't happen on the first try either. I think I managed to grow this bond blossom on the 6th or 7th attempt. So it's not all that easy. The first bond blossom has already gotten a cold mutation. Look, it's already worth 53 million. Wow. Seriously, wow. If you look, I've got, well, okay, this one's a bit more expensive, to be honest. But still, 53 million. Wow. That's really, really good. All the bond blossoms have already gotten the cold mutation, and we can see how much they're worth. Here, basically, we saw 68 million, 53 million, our big guy at 81 million, and the last one at 63 million. Well, pretty much like all the others. But the most important thing, of course, is this bond bloss, which should be the most expensive one, more expensive than all the rest. Now we throw in a regular bee to get the Polyniid mutation. And then we'll toss in the disco bee and our roasted owl. Unfortunately, when I was recording this video, the developers still hadn't fixed pet trading yet. But it's really about time they did, so for now I still don't have any other pets. Our bee has already picked up a mutation, damn, except for this one right here. Why didn't anyone add one here too? But look, the price is already 244 million. Here there are only 2 mutations, and it's 204 million. And the second one here is 159 million. Alright, okay, 244 million. That's actually pretty good, of course. Alright, let's take our bee back and release the disco bee. And also, like I said, let's release the Prepare too. Now we'll wait for these pets to apply their mutations. But here we'll definitely have to wait a bit, because the cooldown time is 13 minutes, 12 minutes, and another whole 15 minutes to wait. So, let's wait a little bit. It's already been a whole 2 hours. I had to step away for a bit. I had to watch Zorex, but... yeah! During that time, we've already gotten a couple of new mutations on our Bond Blossoms. I still can't get used to that name, Bond Blossoms. So, look, we've got Windstruck, Sandy, Moonblight, and we already had Pollinate. Here, we've got all the same mutations, plus Disco. And look at that, the price is 8 billion. Here the price is 571 million. 570 million. What? It's missing the Disco mutation, actually, so here we've already got the Disco mutation, 7 billion, and here it's 478 million. This Bond Blossom is missing the Disco mutation. Pricey one. By the way, you can take a look at this burning beta flower, look how many mutations it has, actually even more. There's also the Shocket mutation, and with the Shocket mutation it costs 6 billion. But it costs about the same as this one, which has fewer mutations, but it's 8 billion even cheaper, actually. Just imagine how much a Bond Bloss would cost if you added this mutation here as well. Can you imagine? There's also the Burn mutation here. That's what it is. And Disco, and Burn, so basically, it's still missing 2 mutations. There you go. Overall, you guys, if we add a couple more of these mutations, this Bond Bloss is going to be super expensive. In theory, with these 2 mutations, it should already cost around 10 billion. Yeah, it'll take a little more time before these mutations show up here. But of course, I'll wait for it. So far, I'm really liking everything. Bond Blosses are actually expensive, not cheap, you get it. Let's add a mirror here, and let's add this stick too. That's it. Now I can relax. At least 2 mutations are worth waiting for in the next storm. And the next solar the sun. Alright, I'm going to an egg. Let's grab the egg. Oh, actually, I could open a couple of eggs. Oh, right, totally right. Let's really just open a couple of eggs. Maybe we'll get some new pets from them, and then we can steal mutations with them. Hoo-hoo! I've got 23 of these eggs. Let's go open these 6 eggs. Come on, guys, at least, I don't know, at least. Oh no, not that. That's the worst thing you can get from there. Oh no, not a guy. Oh, actually, wow, that one's huge. Look at that. That's one big guy. Wait, do I have 2 of these already? Or 3? I must have missed something. Alright, let's open one more. Man, come on. Oh, I think. Actually, I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's a magnificent Triceratops, but I truly think it significantly makes our delicious fruits much bigger. Man, but there's that one rare pet we need, the one that actually copies mutations. Ugh, nope, not a single one of those yet. Alright, fine, I'll set a couple more eggs to hatch now. We need exactly that pet, the one that copies other pets' mutations from your own garden. It would be awesome to get it, of course, but I guess I won't be that lucky. A little more time has passed, and now we can go check what new mutations we've got. I hope our Bond Blossoms are already worth more than 1 trillion, though that's probably unlikely. So, what do we have here? We can take a look. It's pretty cool. By the way, wait, hold on, for Candy Blossoms. Wait, something's not right here. Ah! We had 1 Candy Blossom here, remember. There used to be 2 Candy Blossoms here. One crawled up to the top. Why? And the one that was right here, exactly in the middle, moved off to the side somewhere. What's going on with these Candy Blossoms? Ugh, I mean, Candy Blossoms. Bond Blossoms. Alright, let's see how many mutations this Bond Blossom has. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mutations. But here, 7 mutations. So, on this one we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mutations, but there's no Disco mutation. If you look, here we have a ceramic mutation. The ceramic mutation, if I understood correctly, is a combination of the sand mutation and some kind of water mutation. They merge and you get a ceramic mutation. In theory, the multiplier should be higher. Here we also have ceramic mutations. I don't get it. Oh, well, there are no socket mutations. But here, by the way, there are socket mutations. Nice! But there are no Disco mutations. Look at how it glows. This Bond Blossom. And look at this Bond Blossom. It should be the same, well, almost the same. This one has a bird mutation and a Disco mutation. It glows so cool. Really cool. No, seriously, really, really cool. By the way, we actually have 2 Bond Blossoms that have exactly the same mutations, if I understood everything correctly. Oh, wait. This Bond Blossom currently has the most mutations. It costs 11 billion, this one's 17 billion, even though it has fewer mutations. And then we have one for 14 billion and one for 16 billion. Alright. Listen, so far the set is pretty good. I suggest we add a couple more mutations. For example, we can throw in the clown ship mutation. Let's add it and... oh man! I think I messed up. I messed up my Bond Blossom. What happened to it? But the price immediately went up by 1 billion. Oh, by 1 or maybe less, but now it costs 18 billion. Also, I have an Ember mutation here. Let's throw that in too. And now the price should be... oh, just 700 million. Oh, by the way, look at the color. It turned completely black. Oh, interesting, interesting. Here's something else interesting. I actually didn't know this. Now I do, and I'll tell you too. Take a look at this Ember mutation. There's the Ember mutation. The next stage of the Ember mutation is the old Ember mutation, but you probably thought that was it. But if you look at this flytrap, you can see the Inchy Ember. That's the third stage of the mutation. And honestly, it's still not clear how this even works, how these mutations progress. What affects how much the price increases? But what we can say for sure is that, for now, we have 3 stages of mutation. Maybe even more. But of course, we still need to observe further. So, we already have 9 mutations here, and we're going to hunt for the next mutations. Of course, we're still missing the burnt mutation and the disco mutation to be able to fully assess the value. But after that, in theory, the value should go up. And quite a bit, too. Alrighty, let's wait a little longer. I hope our guys can handle it. There's good news, folks. Finally, they fixed pet trading, and I got the butterfly. And the bad news is that I don't have much time left to finish filming this video. And so far, the highest value we've reached is 29 billion. But you can see here already, I think, 11 mutations. So, that's actually quite a lot we've got here. Oh, and by the way, you don't need to look at the rest, because the prices there are much, much lower. So, by the way, in the meantime, our octopuses are copying the butterfly mutation. But I don't really see them using it anywhere. 1 second left for the butterfly. Let's see. Come on. Hop. It just blinked and missed its mutation. What? I think they gave me some kind of defective butterfly. It just didn't do anything. What do you mean? I waited 30 minutes. Hello? Well, maybe the butterfly just doesn't apply the mutation to gold. But in theory, it should, I think. Or not. Since I had never used the butterfly before, I didn't know that the butterfly ignores favorite fruits. I mean, the favorite fruits. If I understood the translation of its abilities correctly, then that was basically the issue. Since all my fruits were favorites, it didn't do anything, basically, GG. Alright, my dear friends, anyway, unfortunately, I truly don't have much time left at this moment, and I urgently need to release this video. Next time, when I begin the process of mutating a brand new fruit, I will make sure to add all possible and available mutations right away, especially since pet trading has already been fully enabled. By the way, I'll also give out all the prizes to the winners after this video. That's the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bond Blossom doesn't really care. It's like water off a duck's back to them. So I recommend you try growing it, and make sure to complete the event all the way to the end. Be sure to take part in the contest, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye bye, everyone.